welcome to Team Proxy the Power. Amnar here, bringing you the finals of SPDC with my blue-green emerge brew that I came up with. Got kind of a slow hand, don't have anything till turn 3 or turn 4. I think it's a keeper though, don't really know what we're playing against. Our opponent currently deciding on a mulligan. They had to go all the way down to 5. Kind of brutal. In that case, we'll start off by getting a forest here. Let's see what they're playing. Okay, they're coming up with a blue land. Could mean a little bit of anything on New Standard Day. We're going to go ahead, play it slow, because that's all we can do. Kinda looking like Sultai over there. It's okay. Sultai's a little slow. Maybe we'll be able to attack with our 2/2 here. Yep, definitely Sultai. The skeleton feels a little familiar. Okay, they're not going to attack. Cool. We get a captive. Summoner. We can swarm this turn. Okay. I think first we're going to do is attack here with our 2/2, since I don't think he's going to die. See what happens. Okay, that's fine. Then let's go ahead and use all of our mana this turn to cast a Maniac. That way now we have a 3/2. We can also start swinging in. Okay, they get an Vulture saving in pretty quickly. That's fine. I think I'm still going to attack with the Eldrazi Horror here. Okay, 4. I'll have 3 mana left over. I can still do a Summoner. Okay, first of all, I'm still going to attack with the Eldrazi Horror. If I'm lucky, it will block. And that way leaving the skies open later for my Wretched Griff. Okay, they didn't block. So we can Captive or Summoner. I want to Wretched Griff here in Summoner. So we're going to go ahead, cast this guy. And then Emerge. Alright, let's draw a card. We're doing good mana-wise. We don't necessarily need to keep drawing mana. Next turn, we can play a whole bunch of stuff. Things are looking pretty good. Okay, they're going to Oblivion Strike there. Kind of like them using Oblivion Strike, because the Horde Swarm here is safe versus 3. I can't do that. I won't have extras. Anyways, the more Oblivion Strikes they use, the less they have for It of the Horde Swarm with its high power. We're going to set that up for next turn. So this turn we're going to go ahead and cast the Sky Spawner and our Captive, making sure we have a bunch of mana and multiple creatures here. Still going to attack with my Horror. Okay, we've got a bunch of creatures. A Might of the Masses might be really good here. I'm going to cast an Aven, but no exploit. I'm starting to get a little worried about the number of creatures we have on our side. And our opponent feels they can't come back from that. That's cool. Okay, since we're playing against Sultai here, kind of think the negates would be good. Let's take out Might of the Masses and put in negate. Pulse and Marassa is good. Not great. They can still exile a lot of stuff. In that case, I think I want to pull in the extra negate. Okay. I think that's doing pretty good. I'm going to bring in a Starfish and take out a land. We're going to be on the draw here, so I think we can afford to take out a land. Again, since this is a new deck, I haven't memorized my land distribution, so I'm going to sit here and count real quick. Okay. There we go. It looks good. See how this works. Seems like our opponent is thinking pretty hard about sideboarding. I usually feel like that's a good thing. Okay. In suspense now to see what our hand holds for us. Okay, again, it's another slow hand. Don't really have anything till turn 4. But green-black, or Sultai actually is really slow. Otherwise, this looks good. We have multiple lands, even color distribution. Hopefully we can draw into something good. I like take inventory. Our opponent's commenting on our deck, says it looks sweet. Honestly, the little history about the deck, I saw a video on MtgGoldfish that was standard blue-green emerge. I'm also typing this to the opponent, so that's why I'm pausing. The MtgGoldfish deck looks so sweet. I just really wanted to play emerge. So we'll go ahead and do this, take inventory, and get another one. Awesome. Unfortunately, I don't think we can use it next turn, because that'll probably put 8 in our hand. Okay. We're going to go ahead and wait here. Not play take inventory. I don't think there's anything that we're going to negate on this turn from our opponent. Next turn, however, they can... I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Enlightened Maniac. They can try to remove one of my creatures. If they remove the 3/2, I can then emerge. If they move the 0/2, then I can still attack and threaten to kill the Vulturous Haven. Alternatively, I can cast a Captive and try to keep negate up, or I can cast a Captive and then refill my hand with take inventory. Part of me wants to save a take inventory for next turn. I think I'm going to go ahead and cast the Maniac. So no matter... I really don't think that he can play 2 removal spells in a turn to take care of them both, especially since they only have 1 swamp. So I believe that no matter what creature is taken out, the other one will still be able to provide me advantage next turn. Him using a complete disregard is awesome. That's one he can't use on my Griff, which is probably what I'm going to play. Play that creature, draw a card. It's another take inventory. I'm going to need to start playing out my hand and get more mana. So I'm going to need a mana dork for more mana. I want to be at a point to where I can always hold up a negate to protect a Wretched Griff, but I'm not exactly there yet. Yep. That little guy's starting to get a little painful. It's okay. I should be able to take inventory and find a land and play something else. I do have 5 mana here. I have 6 mana here. So I can tap 3. Still have 3 left over. It's not enough to emerge my Horde Swarm here. I'm going to go ahead and take inventory, then cast my Summoner. Let's inventory first to see what we draw. Got a Pulse. I can Pulse an Enlightened Maniac. I have another Enlightened Maniac I can cast. I like that. Let's do that one. I want to try to get as many complete disregards out of the hand as possible so that any future Wretched Griffs are safe. Otherwise, I have the Pulse here to sort of give me some extra life. 2 pulses, actually. I can take a couple of hits. Interesting. That's cool. It's interesting that he chose that creature. And he's going to try and race me. I don't know if that's a good decision, considering I do have this 4/4. And I keep drawing lands. Okay. So that's going to be 3. I'll have 3 mana left over. I can cast a Summoner. And yes. I'm going to cast that one and the Swarm. We'll see if he has a answer for the Swarm. Otherwise, I've got chump blockers. I've got some creatures here that can take out that Aven. Looks like I'm going to start to be able to win this race, especially with these pulses coming in later. Got another Aven here. And he chooses not to draw the extra cards. It's an interesting decision. I think the advantage of his deck would be in the superior removal. I'm not sure. Again, this is kind of a new matchup for everybody. Let's go ahead and take inventory, because that'll fill up our hand most efficiently. Cheapest. Okay. Now we can go ahead. Attack. They are not going to block. Now, we can cast one of these guys. And draw a card. At this point, I'm still kind of wishing for Might of the Masses. Maybe I should have kept one in there, because towards the late game, he should have run out a lot of removal and should have less cards in hand. They're still pressing, though, kind of saving everything for my Wretched Griffs. Interesting choice. Still doesn't feel like he can sacrifice a creature. He's going to start trying to block, I guess. Very interesting. Okay, we have a Summoner and an Enlightened Maniac in the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and attack. See if we can get him to block anything. I'm going to save at least one Pulse of Marasa. That's fine. They will go down to 6. They probably have a Pulse of their own coming up. Okay, we'll just save our mana for Pulse and Negate. So it'll be fun. Ruin Processor. That's fine. We can create tokens to chump block that guy. In that case, we're going to go ahead and get that guy back. And go up to 16 while we're at it. Okay, they're coming in for 4. That's fine. Okay. I think at this point we want to start trying to press our advantage with creatures. The sheer number of tokens we have, so let's make more tokens. Unfortunately, I don't have my 4-drop. There we go. Got tons of O creatures. I kind of don't want to emerge my It of the Horde Swarm through a It of the Horde Swarm. I'm going to try to keep whatever value I can. Attack for 4. They have 2 cards in hand. Pulse back a bird. Cast it. That would have been a good time for me to ooh, that guy. I should have left an island open instead of the forest in order to keep negate up. Let's draw a card here. Play that one. I can block 2. So, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not really worth it. I need to leave Might of the Masses in. Let's go ahead and leave it at that for now and pulse at the end of their turn. Keep making stupid amounts of tokens and swarming them. Okay, there comes their Aven. Do they feel comfortable enough sacrificing it? Yep. Okay, hopefully they didn't draw a removal spell. If they did, they can just keep attacking through the air. Hold on, I have a Wretched Griffin here. We need that. That's a great pulse target. Good. 6 plus 4 is 10. I think we're going to start hard casting some of these. We can still leave mana open for a negate. Okay, we can still sacrifice a token for a negate. They definitely won't be expecting that. And suddenly they're very concerned about the swarm. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 creatures on board. That looks like something that we want to negate. Nice. Air is starting to look a little bit safer for us. See, at this point in the very late game, we can just start hard casting all of our Eldrazi's and not having to sacrifice anything. I'm saving up for one really big attack here, although I should probably... I mean, we can double block and I'll kill one. No, not yet. We're going to keep trying to pressure them. Grind them out. Now they morph. That's fine. They have enough money to immediately get it back. That's also fine. I, however, have another negate for whatever pulse that you play. Or a removal spell. Targeting complete disregard. Cool. I got that. For the swarm. Sack that guy. Make another big 4/4. Pump fake. Or maybe not fake, but leave mana open for the same trick. See if they fall for it again. I think we're doing good here. Bam. Negate. And we win. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. And we'll check y'all out for our next MPDC video.